Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. Here's the scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Well, they had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Hey! Snickers, you got to spin. Jack 16. Monday.
On second down, Roethlisberger. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. And he's got Rodgers. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
Focus, focus. All right, let's go.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. So Darius Smith in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Let's go.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Roethlisberger hooking up with Brown to get the Steelers a first.
Jack 16.
Now a first down carry by Bell. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Gotta go. Go.
On second down, it's Bell. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long.
8.
A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. Goes underneath for Bell. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Fair catch called for and taken just inside the 10-yard line. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now they try the right side here. Showed a good move, but quickly corralled just beyond the 10-yard line. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Leopard! Gun!
Cook now, operating from the gun. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the 1st. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Cook. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that.
You like that?
Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on there. Here's
Here we go.
You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where a play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Cook, off play action. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down, couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing, Cook. Hard throw, incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they got something good going there. They think those numbers are going to increase.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. And the Steelers set to take the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. T.J. Watt in there to drop him, and his great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
4 down, 4 down. Check. Hurry up, here we go.
On the give, this is Dixon. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. They get 8 yards back there, and they could use another one of those now on 3rd and 7.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
Now Cook, off the play fake. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Here's Cook, throwing on 1st down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The former Buckeye, Cameron Hayward. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Detroit! Detroit!
Off the play fake. Cook. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, a 22. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7.
Over! Hurry up, here we go. 3:19. 3:19.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I'm going to come right back out.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Kenneth Dixon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens are in for 6. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. This is intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
To throw is Cook on 1st and 10. Escapes the defender. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And give him a gain of 37. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Gone! All right, here we go. Green, 39! Green, 39!
Cook now on 1st down. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to go. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
What you just saw there, first-round talent, second year, even more success. A pick 6 for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season is big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year 1. By year 2, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there.
That was good shit, homeboy. I ain't even lying, homie.
The kicks away.
That was a good-ass fucking pick, dude. Ooh, you did that, son. I ain't lying. That was some G shit.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Nah, I got one, baby. Yeah, I just don't be putting it in like talking about, you hear me? That was good shit, though, son. I ain't real nigga shit. That was. I thought I had you on a playmaker because I saw you dip down, and I thought I had you beat by left feet, but that nigga hustled back. That nigga hustled back like a motherfucker. Hustled back like a motherfucker. Say, you want to say I'm putting the league together, around like real talk. It's gonna be like a fantasy like thing, but you pick your first 22. You dig 11 offense, 11 on defense. Say, bro, and I'm a man of my word, so I'm just trying to get some good competition in this motherfucker. And then the winner, whoever win the Super Bowl, son, I'm a cash app a nigga $250, dog. That's my fucking word, son. Like, I ain't about to waste nobody's time. I'm not about to waste nobody's time, and I'm not about to make my name bad by put something together and not being a man of my word. You know what I'm talking about? Real nigga shit. Man, I'm telling you, I'm just trying to start something going, cause if I do it like that, and then come the next year, if a motherfucker, if I might have a $10 buy-in, you know what I mean? Like, but the only way I get that trust, if I start some shit for free, and when they do come down to that payday, pay a nigga they fucking bread. Now nigga gonna be like, man, dude really sent them fucking $250. Like, man, dude wasn't bored. I'm about to fuck with that. You know what I mean? Like, real talk. I ain't asking for no money. Nigga ain't gotta join. Nigga, they gotta bring their skills, bro. Like, real talk. I just won't get some, cause I play this shit every day. Like any chance I get, dog, I gamble my partner. We play $40 a game side by side. We'll play a series 3 out of 5 for $200. Like you got 3. You know what I'm talking about? Like we do shit like that. Man, I'm telling you, man. So I'm just trying to put some shit together with some niggas I don't know, build a little brotherhood, and you know, just have some shit a motherfucker could have. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, that's all.
It's Andrews. That one good for 13.
Yeah, man. I put it up on. Yeah. Yeah, nah, you ain't even gotta put nothing in, dog. You just gotta be active. Just be willing to play your game, big brother. That's it. That's it. Yeah, that's it. But I'm gonna I see your name on the thing. I'm gonna send you an invite soon as this shit over with. Like soon your invite, cause I got like 12 spots already. You did. I got like 13. A few I need a few more openers, but it's gonna be Gucci though. I'm telling you, I'm trying to get a few people.
15-yard line and a nice gain of 21 yards.
Get it on. Fuck. Fuck RG3. That's why I took him out of the game. Dude, slanging that bitch.
Still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first
get
down.
off. Get off. Ah, you dirty bitch.
Runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Stephon Tuitt in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
Good shit, dog. Too wild.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
Now Cook. The pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
It looked like I missed it, boy. I threw that bitch. Nigga was gonna pop out from somewhere.
Second sack now of the afternoon.
Somebody was gonna pop out from somewhere, boy. Come on, man. These niggas get tired too fast on this stupid ass shit, man.
First and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Yeah, man. My shit, I'm putting that bitch on competitive, though. Come on, man. I see you right there, dog, but you can't get the fucking first down when I'm gonna pass you the ball. When I'm gonna pass you the ball for.
As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna see the invite, and you can pick your team, and you can pick your team. Whatever team you open, you pick. It's gonna be a fantasy draft, you dig? So. What I'm saying is, like, niggas gonna be trying to be stupid and pick this one and this one. You better build your offensive lineup, because after you pick your first 22, I'm gonna assimilate the rest, and the injuries gonna be on 10. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna put the injuries on 10 where you're gonna have a chance, where you know you have a chance to run with your people the whole season. And we're gonna put it on competitive, and I'm gonna have it on competitive. I'm gonna have it on competitive. Bring your game. Ain't no. You gotta be smart about your game, cause that's if you gonna make the play, you won't go for it on 4th down and all that, them stupid ass decisions. Oh, good shit, boy. That's on you if you want to go in on 4th. Yeah, that's good shit. That one number like a punt in it fucking with. I can't do no in the fucking 8 seconds.
1st and 10. Here's Cook, throwing on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete.
He dropped it? Pussy bitch. Oh, that nigga is a broad for that.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
I thought that nigga called that bitch. Good shit.
The final shot before break. Cook. He's going deep for Brown.
Oh, come on, man. Let me pick that up and run it out.
Incomplete. So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
I thought you was hurt, stupid ass nigga, man.
To about the 19-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more.
They passed the fuck out that spin move,
See
boy.
if they do just that. In on the stop
That
there,
bitch to be
Anderson
deadly.
So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to
Yes,
the line.
indeed, boy. They letting them strap up and stop a nigga and everything.
I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
They're usually loud and big. To throw is Cook. Off the play fake. Throw left side complete. It's Andrews. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Gone!
Cook now on 1st and 10. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Come on, Cook.
Falls innocently to the ground, and it brings
Cook.
A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build.
Your first season really starting, bro.
Back to throw. Cook.
These niggas dropping the ball. Come on, man.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout
Ooh,
this
they got
game.
white
Really
boy
from
that saved
both
it, too.
teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Well, that's Sendejo? All right, I thought that one like a little rookie little nigga. That's Sendejo like that. He really like that in real life. Up there. Good shit, man. Fuck, man. Sad ass niggas, man.
Offense here, 1st and 10. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. You can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. Now big hit, and he lost the football. It's
He down. He gotta be down. This simulation, he gotta be down.
This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room.
What?
They got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this
he
could
down
be
bad.
huge. Forget it. It was huge.
Unless that bitch was really already out.
Tucker with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about
Playing with who, Pittsburgh?
19-yard line.
Oh, this your team? What you talking about in the season?
And they've got to be
Yeah, man. I just lost to a nigga.
You're knocking on the door.
To Carolina, 31-33. Nigga caught a bomb on me in the 2-yard line. Who the Le'Veon watching? Le'Veon about to come up out that bitch.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. And he connects with Vance McDonald.
What? Get him, Jalen.
And inside Baltimore.
Yeah, they knocking on the door because them niggas, my team stupid as a motherfucker.
Catch and run, 65 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger.
Good shit. Good shit, dog. And then we're gonna smack his fucking ass.
And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again.
That was good shit. Hey, Big Ben was moving, man.
He saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs. Put together
Man, dog, this nigga, dog, I swear I need a real live quarterback, son. These niggas, dog, this man, boy, it's hard working with these niggas, son. I swear, dog. This shit different from playing the game regular.
Trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Cook, gonna throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Going deep for Montgomery. It's caught inside the 25. A big play that time for the Ravens. And even 40 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in the center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know they're going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down back and kept them away from him. And he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Now Cook looking to throw on second down. Throw left side complete. It's Andrews. Well, that'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw. Cook eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete.
I see you running under a nigga, boy.
And now it's second down.
I see you running under a nigga, boy.
There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Gun!
Here's Cook to throw again. Dancing to his left. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
Back 99 Philly, here we go!
That's Mad D, son. Oh, that's Mad D, dog. I ain't even about to even try you right there, son. They let him do that shit, dog. I ain't even about to try this man right now.
Second time here today. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good.
They let him run straight through the fucking line. Good shit, dog.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because...
Man, you heard about that shit about that bitch-ass nigga Tekashi 6ix9ine, man? That shit fucked me up.
And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole...
He ratted on all them dudes, Treeway, all the 9 Trey Bloods. Yeah, he ratted like he took a plea deal too.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself,
yeah, man, that nigga took a plea deal like for real, like.
But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters.
Yeah, that's that new age fuck shit, like.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Terrell Suggs in on the tackle.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field.
I was about to
for a big play through the air on second down.
Asking to get smacked. He'd have caught that bit.
They have not gotten him going at all. Trying to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
On third down, Roethlisberger. Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Back now in Baltimore, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Over! Check.
To throw is Cook. On first down, it's caught left side by John Brown. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be second and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Watkins. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Come on, Salmon, man.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. The Ravens on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Yeah, rough deep.
Cook now. Off play action. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Gone!
And they'll go ground game here.
Come on, man, that's my fault, man. Get your hand off the turbo, man.
Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Fucking hand off the turbo, dog.
On the stop. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And both guys were there,
good
but it
deep.
falls incomplete.
I was trying to do that, nigga. Did not good
There's
shit,
definitely
dog.
contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to, you and your brothers, just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
This nigga here is fucking trash, dog.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Bitch ain't nowhere.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, You've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. Got a man, it's Brown. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very solid gain of 27. Roethlisberger now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. Roethlisberger will throw. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Now Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but it must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for our cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, second and 10. Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. Eluding the pressure right.
What?
And McDonald here over the middle. Down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a second and 13. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13. On second down, Roethlisberger.
Oh, come on.
And that one almost intercepted.
Jadon, you're right there, kiddo.
Nearly a 4th pick. And it's third down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there, because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown. And frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
That's trash, son. They there to get that man all that time, dog. You fucking serious, dog? Come on, man.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And if the Steelers can convert the extra point,
I'm gonna give that man all that time to complete that pass. That man ran across from one side of the field to the middle of the field.
And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Oh, fuck, I be losing all the time.
That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Brad Dupree. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Cook operating from the gun. Now a desperation throw deep. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there, for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or two in the middle of the field. But you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, start to get those guys creeping up, wanting to make plays on the football. It's the equivalent of a changeup in baseball. You show your other stuff, throw the changeup, and on that play, it worked for big yardage.
And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation,
I ain't want to run no field goal. If I get it, I get it. I'm really trying to score.
They stay on the ground with Dixon. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another 1st down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, they go with Dixon. And they'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney! I got him, man. I got him. He's mine. Watch, quick! Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
And they'll run it here. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the 1st down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year, but he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
got it better than a Tesla. Big bank, tight, low bank, bank. Big bank, tight, low bank, bank. Type of money you gon' need a sight. The type of money you gon' need a bank. From the hood, this type of money make you stay away. Type of money you gon' let you. Big bank, tight, low bank, bank. Big bank, tight, low bank.
Back again, back to back, made back, stack the. I'm a Slim Shady, the M. Once he black, he'll be back again. Tell him that it's crunch time abdomen. Yes, I caught Mad Chanel and Madjavin. She did it again, imagine them. About to make these bums mad again. Back to them. I lead the pack, so my back's to them. Yup, the queen's back, what's happening? Rerun, about to make these rap again. Diamond chains on my ankle. Young money in the cut like a tail tip, rubber bands on my bankroll. Show my like a
Big bank, tight, low bank, bank. Big bank, tight, low bank, bank. Type of money you gon' need a sight. The type of money you gon' need a bank. From the hood, this type of money make you stay away. Type of money you gon' let you. Big bank, tight, low bank, bank. Big bank, tight, low bank, bank.
Mama watching television, telling me avoid the system. Hoping I ain't lose religion, texting prayer hands, hit the message sending on. Know I've been blessed, I've been seeing prophets, musty yellow shirts, louder than the broccoli, dancing in my chucks, feeling out of body, say the man got me on. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? God in my system, in the one I'm kissing. Mom, my extensions out of expeditions on. Man, it's too loud. Hit me in your city, cause when I start spitting to me, but drive me some power steering. To a better vision, y'all. Can you hear me now? 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 Mama, dirty the roads that I've traveled with. I'm on my way. Mama, trust all these steps on my journey, 'cause I'll be okay. I know it's gotta hurt when you know you could have had a president.
tap in since I was 6. I tap dance all on them. And your diamonds like tap water. That drip way too foggy. These BBS is way awesome. Park CLS with drop to your step without warning. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way, yeah. Get out the way, get out my way, yeah. You either with me or against me though. You either with me or win, 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 win. Curve everything else. Win, 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 win. These I'm saying. Win, 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 win. Start chasing that. Win, 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 win. You clowns really don't stay outside when I play outside. I put the beats on them like drought side. I got the bow side and that loud side. And if you act bad, I bring it outside. Go and get your money. None of mine. Know some funny. I can tell real by who you're running with. I'm all in the field. Duck hunt. Hit my just a and he was like, boop. Knew just what it was. The whole but gave it back, boop. 9/11, no malice, baby. But no violence, baby. My got callous, baby. My bare knuckles got talent, baby. I'm all in the wind with it. On Deuce line, I've been with it. She too fine, I've been crashed 2 times. I limo tinted my new ride. I'm riding with the 12 better not pull me over. Championship going dumb. Nothing to something I won. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way, yeah. Get out the way, get out my way, yeah. You either with me or against me though. You either with me or win, 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 win. Curve everything else. Win, 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 win. These I'm saying. Win, 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 win. Start chasing that. Win, 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 win. small mind. Trying to get across that water. I need fans in Vietnam. If you gotta hustle, but you can't stick to the grind, you wasting your time. I need a dub for a verse. I do it for it. FaceTime before I get to the club. Look at the line. Money ain't changed my heart, but I'm smarter. I guess it changed my mind. And I take care of my in prison. Don't think it's safe inside. I got that chicken to go. A lot of these was lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No call. I want that coffee. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis that's light. Rape in the city that's light. LED look at the lights. The ones don't like. But you look light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes.
They call a podcast Poppy. Kinkos, I see they tryna copy. Diamonds in the chains, bust down wrists. And you ain't never seen no like this. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, gave in the chokehold. I be out on a late night, opposite a play fight. See slime break night, this break night. My wristwatch is like a break light. And you can get